Have you ever wondered? Some people don't break even in the most difficult situations. Instead, they become stronger. The difference is not just in the circumstances. The difference is in the mindset. In this audiobook, you will learn 11 habits of mentally strong people that can completely transform your life. Habit 1. Learn to accept what you cannot control. Have you ever felt that you want to control everything? Every situation, every person, every outcome. But the truth is, we cannot control everything. And this is exactly where stress begins. Mentally strong people understand this very quickly, that in life there are two kinds of things. Some things are within our control, and some things are completely beyond our control. For example, you can control your hard work, but not the result. You can control your behavior, but not the actions of others. You can direct your thoughts, but you cannot change every situation. And when we try to control things that are not even in our hands, we become victims of frustration, anxiety, and overthinking. What do mentally strong people do? They learn to let go of control, but not to give up. They focus only on what they can change, and accept what they cannot without complaint. This acceptance is not weakness. It is maturity. Think about it. If you stopped worrying about everything that is not in your control, how peaceful your life would become. How clear your decisions would be. And your energy would be used in the right place. So from today, adopt one simple rule. If I can change it, I will take action. If I cannot, I will accept it. Because the truth is, accepting what you cannot control can become your greatest strength. Remember, letting go of control is not defeat. It is setting yourself free. Habit 2. Distance yourself from negative people. Have you ever noticed? After talking to some people, you feel drained. Without doing anything, your energy is completely gone. These people are toxic people. Toxic people gradually fill your life with negativity. They complain, they judge, and they are never satisfied. And the most dangerous thing is, you don't even realize they are destroying your mental peace. Mentally strong people understand this trap. They don't try to please everyone, because they know that trying to please everyone means losing yourself. The more you try to please people, the more you drift away from yourself. This is why mentally strong people learn one important skill: building boundaries. Boundaries mean setting your limits. Who to talk to, who to keep distance from, which behavior to tolerate, and which to stop immediately. This is not being selfish. This is self-respect. Remember, not everyone has the right to be in your life. Some people only bring chaos and stop your growth. If someone always speaks negatively, does not value you, and mentally drains you, keeping distance from them is not wrong. It is necessary. Mentally strong people understand that their peace is most important. They invest their energy in people who help them grow, not in those who pull them down. So today, ask yourself one question. Am I with people who are making me better? If the answer is no, change is necessary. From today, remember one rule. Peace is greater than people. Your mental peace is more valuable than any relationship. Because when you are calm inside, only then do you become strong on the outside. And remember, creating distance is not wrong. What is wrong is letting yourself be hurt again and again. Habit 3. Stop fearing failure. Are you afraid of failure? That feeling when you want to start something, but a voice comes from within. What if I fail? And this very fear stops you from trying. But what is the truth? Failure is not an ending. Failure is feedback. Mentally strong people see failure from a different perspective. For them, failure is not defeat. It is a lesson. When they fail, they don't blame themselves. Instead, they ask, what did I learn? Because every mistake comes to teach you something. If you don't fail, you don't grow either. Think about it. If a child learning to walk becomes afraid of falling, will they ever learn to walk? No. They fall again and again. But each time they learn something. And finally they learn to walk. The same rule applies to life. Mentally strong people know the path to success goes through failure. They take risks because they know either they will win or they will learn. In both situations, they move forward. But people who fear failure don't even try. And without trying, there is neither success nor experience. So from today, change your mindset about failure. Whenever you fail, don't judge yourself. Don't say, I am worthless. Instead say, I am learning. Because mentally strong people don't become their own enemy. They become their own coach. They push themselves but don't destroy themselves. Remember, failure is temporary, but the lesson gained from it lasts a lifetime. So next time you fall, don't stop. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and try again. Because real defeat doesn't happen when you fail. Real defeat happens when you stop trying. From today, adopt one powerful mindset. I haven't lost. I've learned. And when you move forward with this mindset, no failure will be able to stop you. Habit 4. Control overthinking. Do you keep thinking about every small thing over and over? One decision and 100 questions in your mind. Is this right? What will people think if it goes wrong? And then you don't do anything at all. This is overthinking. The biggest damage of overthinking is that it stops you from taking action. You keep thinking, keep making plans, but never start. And gradually this habit turns into stress, anxiety, and self-doubt. The truth is, more thinking equals more stress. Mentally strong people understand this trap. They don't try to make everything perfect, because they know the perfect time never comes. If you keep waiting for the perfect moment, you will spend your entire life just waiting. So what do mentally strong people do? They take action. Even if it is a small step, they make a start. Because they know clarity comes from action, not from thinking. When you take action, only then do you find out what is right and what is wrong. Overthinking only increases confusion, but action gives solutions. So if you want to come out of overthinking, adopt one simple rule. Think less, do more. Whenever your mind starts to overthink, immediately ask yourself, what small action can I take right now? And then take that action without thinking too much. Remember, a small imperfect action is more powerful than a big perfect plan. Because action moves you forward, and overthinking keeps you stuck in the same place. Mentally strong people understand that making mistakes is normal. So they try, they fail, then they learn and move forward, rather than sitting in one place and overthinking. So from today, make one decision. I will focus on doing more than thinking, because your life changes not through your thoughts, but through your actions. Think less, act more. That is the secret of mentally strong people. Habit 5. Discipline is greater than motivation. Have you ever noticed? When motivation comes, you are very excited. You make goals, make plans, promise yourself, now I will change everything. But after a few days, that same energy disappears. This is the problem with motivation. Motivation is temporary. It exists today, not tomorrow. If you are living only on motivation, you will never be able to maintain consistency. And without consistency, success is impossible. Mentally strong people understand this truth. So they don't depend on motivation. They build discipline. What does discipline mean? It means working even when you don't feel like it. Taking action even when energy is low. Maintaining consistency even when no one is watching. That is real strength. Mentally strong people take small steps every day. They don't try to bring big change in one day. Instead, they focus on becoming 1% better every day. Because they know small daily actions create big results. Think about it. If you work on your goal for just 30 minutes every day, where will you be after 1 year? But if you keep waiting for motivation, you might not even start. Discipline may seem boring, but it is what makes you extraordinary. When other people are making excuses, disciplined people are quietly working. And this is what creates the difference. So from today, adopt one mindset. I need discipline, not motivation. Make a promise to yourself that you will take daily action, whether the mood is there or not. Because in the end, success is not built from big efforts. It is built from daily habits. And remember, success is built from daily habits. So start today. Take a small step and prove to yourself that you can become disciplined. Habit 6. Learn to be alone. Are you afraid of being alone? When no one is around, do you feel an emptiness? And then you try to talk to someone, seek someone's attention, just to escape that feeling. But what is the truth? Being alone is not weakness. Being alone is a strength. Mentally strong people understand this deeply. They are not afraid of being alone. Instead, they learn to enjoy it. Because they know, if you are not comfortable with yourself, you cannot truly be happy with anyone else. Being alone introduces you to yourself. It is the time when you understand your thoughts without any distraction. You feel your emotions, and you focus on making yourself better. But in today's world, we always want to stay busy. Phone, social media, people's attention, we are always running away from ourselves. Because sitting alone feels uncomfortable to us. Mentally strong people don't do this. They don't chase validation. They don't need someone's approval all the time. They trust themselves. They know that their value is not determined by someone else's opinion. And this is what makes them emotionally independent. When you learn to be happy alone, you stop being needy. You also become strong in relationships because you are not dependent on anyone. You choose, you don't compromise. So if you truly want to become strong, learn to be alone. Spend time with yourself. Understand yourself. Make friends with yourself. In the beginning, this will feel difficult, but gradually this will become your most powerful skill. From today, build one new habit. Spend some time every day only with yourself. No phone, no distractions, just you and your thoughts. Because when you become comfortable with yourself, only then do you become truly free. And remember, the one who is happy alone is the strongest. Because real strength lies not in the crowd, but in standing alone. Habit 7. Emotional control. Have you ever said something in anger that you regretted later? Or did a small thing ruin your mood for the entire day? This is what happens when emotions control you. The truth is, if you don't control your emotions, they will control you. And at that point, you don't make decisions. You give reactions. Mentally strong people understand this difference. Reacting versus responding. Reacting means answering immediately without thinking, like shouting in anger, creating distance when hurt, or making a wrong decision in frustration. But what is responding? Pausing, understanding, and then giving a conscious answer. Mentally strong people don't react. They respond. When someone triggers them, they don't explode immediately. They take a pause, take a deep breath, and try to understand the situation. Because they know one wrong reaction can ruin many right things. But this doesn't mean suppressing your emotions. Suppressing emotions is also wrong because suppressed emotions explode one day. So what is the right way? Understand emotions. Don't suppress them. When you are sad, ask yourself why. When you are angry, understand what is triggering me. When you feel insecure, identify what am I afraid of. This very awareness gives you emotional control. Mentally strong people don't run from their emotions, they understand them. And when you start understanding your emotions, you also learn to manage them. So next time you are emotionally triggered, don't react immediately. Stop for 5 seconds. Take one deep breath. And then think before you respond. Because your strength doesn't show in how quickly you react. It shows in how calmly you respond. From today, adopt one rule. Understand emotions, don't suppress them. Because when you become the master of your emotions, only then do you become the master of your life. Habit 8. Stop comparing. Do you often compare your life with others? The moment you open social media, someone's success, someone's lifestyle, someone's achievements, does your mind say, I have fallen behind? This is the comparison trap. And the truth is, comparison equals insecurity. The more you compare your life with others, the more you will feel less about yourself, because you are seeing their highlights and comparing them with your real life. Mentally strong people understand this illusion. They don't compete with others. They compete with themselves. Their focus is, How much better am I today than yesterday? Because every person's journey is different. Someone's starting point is different. Someone's struggle is different. Someone's speed is different. So comparison is basically unfair. When you compare yourself with others, you lose two things, your peace and your focus. Instead of paying attention to your own progress, you start analyzing other people's lives. And gradually you become demotivated. Mentally strong people don't do this. They focus on their own growth. They know the real competition is with themselves. If you are improving a little every day, you are already winning, no matter what the world says. So from today, stop comparing and adopt one simple mindset. Be better than yesterday. Ask yourself, am I 1% better today than yesterday? If the answer is yes, you are moving in the right direction. Remember, success doesn't mean defeating others. Success means becoming the best version of yourself. So don't get distracted by social media and other people's lives. Focus on your own journey. Grow at your own speed. Because in the end, your race is only with yourself. And when you start competing with yourself, comparison ends and confidence begins. Be better than yesterday. That is the secret mindset of mentally strong people. Habit 9. Learn to be patient. Do you want quick results? You start something and within just a few days you think, why isn't anything changing? And then you slowly lose interest and quit midway. This is the biggest mistake. The truth is, everything takes time, whether it is success, fitness, money, or personal growth. Nothing comes overnight. But in today's world, we have become addicted to instant results. Food in one click, entertainment in one swipe. So we expect success to come just as quickly. But reality is different. Mentally strong people accept this truth. They don't give up quickly. They trust the process. When results come slowly, they don't panic. Instead, they tell themselves, I am moving in the right direction. It will just take time. Because they know slow progress is still progress. Think about it. If you improve a little every day, how much will you have changed in 6 months? But if you keep changing direction impatiently, you will get nowhere. Patience doesn't mean waiting. Patience means keep working without looking for results. Mentally strong people do exactly this. They put in daily effort whether results show or not, because they trust the process. When other people give up quickly, patient people move ahead. So if you truly want success, developing patience is essential. From today, adopt one mindset. I will grow the right way, not the fast way. Give yourself time. Respect your journey. And remember, big change always comes gradually. So next time you feel progress is slow, don't stop. Just tell yourself, I am moving forward, and that is enough. Slow progress is still progress. Because those who have patience are the ones who win in the end. Habit 10. Self-respect above everything. Have you ever waited for someone's attention? Message seen but no reply. Called but no response. And yet you kept trying again and again. This is exactly the place where self-respect begins to erode. The truth is, people give you the respect you give yourself. If you don't value yourself, no one else will take you seriously either. Mentally strong people understand this deeply. They know their value. They know what they deserve and what they don't. So they don't lose themselves for anyone. They adjust, but they don't compromise. Understand the difference. Adjustment is healthy, but compromising by losing your self-respect breaks you from within. Mentally strong people don't beg for attention. If someone ignores them, they don't force themselves, because they know, where there is no value, there is no need to stay either. Self-respect doesn't mean having an attitude. It is not ego either. Self-respect means giving yourself as much importance as you give to others. When you give yourself respect, your decisions change. You start keeping distance from toxic people. You learn to say no. You protect your boundaries. And most importantly, you never let yourself feel small. So today, ask yourself one question. Do I give myself the respect I expect from others? If the answer is no, start changing right now. From today, Adopt one rule. Never beg for attention. People who truly value you will never ignore you. And those who ignore you, they don't deserve to be in your life at all. Remember, your value is not determined by someone's behavior. Your value is determined by your self-respect. So give yourself respect. Choose yourself. Because when you choose yourself, the world starts taking you seriously. Habit 11. Adopt a growth mindset. Have you ever wondered? Some people keep growing continuously and some stay in the same place for years. The difference is not talent. The difference is mindset. There are two types of mindsets, fixed mindset and growth mindset. People with a fixed mindset think, I am like this. I cannot change. If they fail, they stop trying. If they face a challenge, they get scared. And gradually their life gets stuck. But mentally strong people think differently. Their mindset is a growth mindset. They believe that skills can be learned, abilities can be improved, and a person can become better every single day. When they fail, they don't stop. Instead, they ask themselves, what can I learn from this? When they face a challenge, they don't avoid it. They accept it because they know growth always happens outside the comfort zone. Mentally strong people are always learning. They read books, learn new skills, and find ways to improve themselves. Because their focus is not on becoming perfect, but on making progress. And this is exactly what makes them different from others. So if you want to change your life, first change your mindset. From today, stop thinking, I cannot do this, and start thinking, I can learn. Because when you accept that you can improve, only then do you start taking action. And action is what makes you grow. So from today, adopt one simple rule. Learn something new every day. Make yourself a little better every day. Even if the improvement is small, maintain consistency. Because with time, these small changes will make you a completely different person. And remember, become better every day. Because growth is not a destination. It is a continuous journey. And those who embrace this journey are the ones who truly move forward in life. Becoming mentally strong is not a one-day task. It is the result of daily habits. If you apply these 11 habits in your life, gradually you will become stronger, more confident, and unstoppable. If you enjoyed this audiobook, like it, comment, I am mentally strong, and subscribe to One Book. Because here you learn the skills that school never taught you.